Wait. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JoeyH podcast. Today, we have our live sports analysis show. With me, as always, for the show, my co-host Lucas. How are you today?
What's up, bro? I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I just got done eating some food with some fam that was in town.
There you go.
So that's always good. I went to the Marlins game today.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Yes. 4-1 dub against the Cardinals. Pretty nice pretty nice performance the Marlins put on. And for those who don't know, my dad used to work for the Marlins, and he has two he was there for both the World Series wins, and he has two World Series rings. He wasn't a player. He, ran the video board, but I have my picture as a baby. I have my picture taken with the commissioner's trophy. So
That is one of the coolest pictures I've ever seen.
yes. I might put it up. I might not. Well, we're in a live stream, so probably not. But if you don't believe me, I don't care. So
I've seen it. It's
yeah. No, I'm not talking about you, Lucas. I'm talking about the audience. If they don't believe me, that's cool.
absolutely.
Anyways, back to the show. First on the agenda today, we have the NFL draft beginning tomorrow at 8 p.m. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Shout out to Pittsburgh. And look, I'm gonna just get it out of the way. We all know who number one pick is gonna be.
Come
It's
on.
gonna be Fernando Mendoza. But what I was thinking we could do, Lucas, is we could, because the first five picks, for now, because we don't know, there might be a trade up. Who knows? It's the Raiders, the Jets, the Cardinals, the Titans, and the Giants.
Yep.
So, give me your prediction. Who do you think would be the top five, in that?
So obviously, we just went over who number one is and where he's going.
Yes.
It's pretty good. For number two, where is he? I had him written down. I have him written down. Is the running back from Notre Dame? I got him going.
To the Jets. Okay.
The Jets. Dude, the Jets can just take anybody they can. Feel like they're always on a rebuild. But no diss to the Jets or any Jets fans out there, but they can use whoever they can get. You know what I mean? Number three, going to the Cardinals. I have the quarterback from Oregon, Dante Moore. Had a pretty good year this year. He had a pretty good year. I think the Cardinals, I'm sorry, not that. I'm thinking of the Titans. I'm thinking of the Titans. For the Cardinals, I have the edge from Miami,
Okay.
Ruben Bain.
Ruben Bain. Okay.
Sir, had another stick out year. For the Titans, like I just said, Dante Moore from Oregon. Giants, they're hard. I don't really know who's going to the Giants, but I could see them getting a wide receiver, and if they do get a wide receiver, Jordan Tyson from Arizona State.
Okay. I do have to inform you. I hate to break this to you, Lucas, but Dante Moore announced he's going back to Oregon for.
Oh shoot. Then
Yeah, it's okay. Just do a quick filler. And I listen. If he was in the draft this year, it definitely would be up there in top five. They did have him in mock drafts going top five, but
absolutely.
so which yeah, I don't understand why he's going back to Oregon, but nevertheless,
They
just yeah, just throw someone in there where you had the Titans. So
Titans, quarterback, another quarterback, or not even a quarterback. Hmm, looking at my picks here. Uh, um, wide receiver from Texas A&M, Kevin
Concepcion,
Concepcion. Yeah,
yes,
Kevin Concepcion,
I
wide
like
receiver.
him.
One pick that I am excited to see, and I'm excited to see where he goes, is a lineman from Penn State. I can't even pronounce his name. It's Samoan as heck. But that dude is so good. He is real good. Olivaga Vega or whatever. I don't know. I'm terrible at names.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Lone. That dude's good. That dude is good.
Okay. All right. I like that. I like that. Me. So we got Mendoza one.
Absolutely.
Second, I'm gonna actually go Sonny Styles from Ohio State,
Yeah, yeah.
linebacker, right? And then third, I'm gonna pick Arvell Reese from Ohio State. So I think Ohio State go back to back.
Hey,
And then
that'd be really cool to see.
to the Titans, they actually had this man fly to Nashville to do a workout with him. So I'm predicting Jeremiah Love will get drafted by the Titans fourth. And then fifth, uh I'm gonna say Caleb Downs. Uh no, and I understand there's been a lot of speculation about Caleb Downs, saying about his height and stuff like that, but I'm sorry. If you draft Caleb Downs safety, you're gonna get and I predict in the next 2 or 3 years, he's gonna be one of the most hardest hitting safeties in the league. And, the Giants definitely will have to pay him, a great extension, I'm sure. I'm counting on it. And that's that's my prediction. But one pick I am excited to see. Someone you did mention is Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain, he's a monster, and but actually no, I like Ruben Bain, but one other person I am excited to see is Carnell Tate. I want to see. I'm wondering where he goes. I mean, people have him going all over draft boards. Some people are saying he's going to, Cleveland. Some people are saying he's going to Miami. Some people are saying he's going to New York. You just you don't know. And but I'm telling you, Carnell Tate is among one of the best college receivers I've ever seen be able to catch in traffic. He truly is like a Devonte Adams type.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
a good
That's just
comparison.
me. That's just me. So moving on to the Stanley Cup playoffs. This is the first time we've ever talked about hockey on this channel. But Lucas, you wanted to bring this up. I know you are a big Tampa Bay Lightning fan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I read today you guys are knotted at 1-1 against the Montreal Canadiens. So, and
Yes, we are.
in case people don't know, I actually did know this. Montreal Canadiens, they hold the record for most titles in NHL. They have the most Stanley Cups in NHL history. So you're talking about a really storied, club against a team that is relatively new to the game. So
30, a little over 30 years they've been an organization.
so I want to ask you, Champa Bay, Lucas, how are you feeling?
Pretty good. Like you just said, we just tied the series last night, 1-1 with a really great game. Um, a lot of good action, tight game, a great fight in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was all over ESPN this morning, all over Instagram. Um, but I'm glad to see them coming off a win. Um, we are in Montreal on Friday. We are in
Okay.
Montreal on Friday. See it best of four. So we'll see how that goes. I still have Tampa Bay winning the series. I have
Okay.
Tampa Bay going Tampa and 5, baby. Tampa and 5.
Tampa and 5. Okay. Okay. That's fair.
Live update right now. One game I do want to talk about. One series I do want to talk about.
Go ahead.
Great rivalry. Great rivalry. And you love to see rivalries that carry on into the playoffs. That's always so much fun, especially with series playoffs like hockey. We got the
Yes, sir.
Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Philadelphia Flyers going on right now as we speak. Pittsburgh is leading 1-0 in the first period. Philadelphia is leading that series 2-0 as of right now. So who knows? They are in Pittsburgh tonight. They are in Pittsburgh.
Okay. Okay.
It's going to be a great game. I'm excited. I love the Stanley Cup. I love the Stanley Cup. In my opinion, it's the best trophy in sports. Your name gets edged on it. It's the same Stanley Cup that's been around since the beginning of the league, and your name and your team gets edged on it. You're literally a part of history when you win the Stanley Cup.
Okay. You know what? I won't argue in that aspect, but I thought you were saying it's the hardest trophy to earn in sports.
No. I think it's just one of the best trophies out there.
I was about to say, like, brother, have you seen the Champions League, bro?
Exactly.
Like, it's crazy. Anyways, look, great stuff. I will say that I did see some of the Buffalo Sabres versus Boston Bruins. I saw Josh Allen was there last night in Buffalo,
Yes,
getting them hyped. Listen, guys, I know there's heartbreak in Buffalo. Bills keep letting you down, but hey, the Sabres
are in it, man. Sabres are in it to win it.
The Sabres can come and save you. You know what I mean? And they could save the city of Buffalo, and I'm counting on it. Now,
Absolutely.
For those who don't know, I am a Florida Panthers fan. And, I've been since I was a kid, man. And, look, we're not in the playoffs this year. I know it's disappointing, but we'll be back. And, you know how long I waited for them to win the Stanley.
Dude.
It was amazing. And when we won the Stanley, a tear damn near dropped down my eye, bro. For real. Like, that was awesome. And then we went back to back.
Yes, sir.
But listen. The league couldn't handle us this year. The league couldn't handle us. So we just had to give you guys a
political.
break.
It's all political. It's all political.
We just had to give you guys a break. You know what I mean? But, but we'll be back next year. But, look, in all seriousness, though, I hope Tampa Bay Lightning win the Stanley Cup again, because
keep Florida winning, man. Keep Florida winning.
I just want to stick it to all those teams up north, dude. Talk so much crap about how, we the hockey all over here. Like,
Florida rules hockey right now.
Florida rules hockey right now. And I bet you, bro, I don't even think a lot of the colleges in Florida even have hockey.
No, I don't think there's one Division I team or division.
It's all a bunch of just freaking
clubs. It's all a bunch of clubs.
Like, Florida State ain't got no hockey team.
Florida doesn't have a hockey team. Miami sure as hell don't have a hockey team.
And if they do, it's all clubs, like you said.
All clubs.
So, yeah, man. I hope Tampa Bay wins. I hope you guys whoop on the Montreal Canadiens.
Absolutely.
And
we saw what happens with American teams and Canadian teams in hockey. Kind of.
Yeah. We kind of saw that. You know what I mean? A little diss. Listen, no diss towards Canada. I have never been, but I would love to go someday. I would love to go. Look, even though my top fear is heights, I would love to go the CN Tower. They got a restaurant there.
That would be
in the
cool.
CN Tower in Toronto. I'd love to go there. But just don't sit me near the window because I will definitely faint. So, well, and funny enough, I will bring this up on the podcast because we still got a bit of time left. Uh, you know, one time I was with Lucas. We were in Times Square, and your dad got us this hotel. You
Oh
know,
yes, yes.
right on top of Times Square. I walked down on that balcony. I looked down, bro. I let out a scream, bro. I couldn't do it. I, bro. I went right back inside.
Let's say you turned right around.
Yeah, I was like, no, 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 no. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Like, that's my biggest fear is heights. No, thank you. But sorry. Back to the show. Back to the shore.
You're
Our last topic. We saved the best for last,
Oh,
man.
come on now.
We got Orlando Storm 4-0.
4 and 0.
4-0. 4-0 and a shutout in Birmingham
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
against AJ McCarron of all people, bro. Man, Birmingham Stallions, they've been great at this UFL stuff. Like, if I'm not mistaken, they were in UFL and I think they were in the XFL
Yep.
before they merged. UFL, they've been pretty dominant. But bro, like Orlando Storm went up there, you know what I'm saying? Belt to ass, like people say. You know what I mean?
As the youngins say. Oh,
Yes,
excuse me.
16-0, man. And
Yes, sir.
we just traded away Dorial Thompson Robinson to Birmingham. We're actually right after that game for former Ole Miss quarterback Matt Corral. For people that don't know, Matt Corral was like a 4-year starter at Ole Miss. So I'm hey man, I'm here for it. He's not our starter, but if our starter goes down, I'm actually pretty confident. But Lucas, what did you think about the game? Like, what did you think about
Dude,
Orlando Storm? Like,
it was awesome. It was awesome. It is actually like once you actually like sit down, some people just don't watch the UFL just because like they think it's boring or not as good. Dude, just watch the games. Watch the
yeah,
games. There's real talent out here. These guys are really, 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 really good football players. They're still at that top. They're not at the NFL level, but
right,
some of them either formerly played for the NFL, didn't quite make it to the NFL. They're still just this close to being in the NFL. So
right.
they're still really good athletes. They're still really good football players. It's exciting. It's exciting. Sure, it was a low scoring game, like 16-0. That is really low scoring, and it's not a very usual uh, outcome to the game, but still, it was a great, great game. We got
Absolutely.
the next game. We got a home game this week, April 25th in
St. Louis Battlehawks.
Orlando. Sorry if you heard that. Sorry if you heard that.
It's all good.
I
It's
don't know
all
what's
good.
going on up there. But yeah, St. Louis Battlehawks, April 25th in Orlando. But Joe, I'm going to pass it off to you with that said.
Nah, man, nah. I'm actually, I'm very excited. Listen, if we can go 5-0
Oh,
in our first season, I mean, listen, and like Lucas, like we gotta, if you find time, we gotta try to pull up
go
to
to
a
a game,
game.
dude. We have to go to a game.
We gotta pull up to a game. Look, guys, I gotta be really honest though. Going into this season, I didn't want to express it on the podcast. I didn't want to bring negative vibes. I really thought the UFL this might be their last season ever. But considering the fact that Louisville sold out like their first home games ever, and Orlando Storm, the new team, is they're undefeated in their first season right now. I'm pretty confident. I think they'll stick around for another season. So we got the St. Louis Battlehawks at home, and also Lucas. I gotta say, man, shout out to Florida State because Orlando Storm. We gotta got a boatload. We got some Florida
They got
State.
some good Florida State players on that team, dude.
Yeah,
Some great Florida State players on that team.
we got a former Florida State running back, right?
Yeah,
Hunter,
yeah.
what?
What's his name?
Oh
What's his
God,
name?
what's his name? I'm
I'm
forgetting.
looking. Let me look. I'm looking.
Oh man.
It's gonna bother me now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not finding him. But yeah, we got a couple of former Florida State players. Um, Also, shout out to the punter. He
Yes.
turned on the Jets this last game, man. He moved some chains, man. He moved some chains. So stuff like you see that stuff in the league, and you just be like, oh, that's just the NFL player. You see
Yeah.
the same stuff in UFL. You see the same stuff in the UFL.
Yeah.
And it's football. I don't know why people just don't want to watch football.
Yeah. I mean, look. I believe the Orlando Storm they're the new addition because they were the one that got moved. I mean, I don't know this for sure, but they got moved from being I believe they got moved from being the Memphis Showboats.
hmm
And for those I'm pretty sure we talked about this on this channel, but Lucas has been to where the Memphis Showboats play, and oh man, there ain't no shade in
There's
there.
zero shade in that stadium, dude.
Zero shade.
Good
Would
stadium, fun stadium. No shade.
No shade. Yeah. Could you find them or
Can't find them. I can't find them.
yeah, it's okay. It's all good, man. But and also not to mention, um, Massachusetts Pirates this season they moved to Orlando, so now they're the Orlando Pirates and they play at the Orlando Magic Arena, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they have on the on the on the quarterback they got James Blackman, former former Florida State Q. So listen, man, I haven't really followed arena football like that, but shout out to them. But
Shout out to
Orlando,
Blackman, man. Shout out to Blackman.
James Black, yeah, I always listen. I always felt bad for him at Florida State because I felt like he kind of just had too early start to his career after Francois
He
went down.
definitely got the raw end of the stick after Francois was uh, out of commission. He got injured by Alabama. He got pushed into the deep end, man. Um, and to a brand new coach at the time, it was Willie Taggart,
Yeah,
um, who wasn't the best coach Florida State has ever seen.
right,
No disrespect to Willie Taggart. He is a successful coach, but just he wasn't successful at Florida State.
right.
He got pushed into the deep end with a brand new coach, brand new team. That team was really young when he started,
Hmm.
and he was coming off the back burners of who was supposed to be one of the top prospects in the league at the time. So,
Hmm.
shout out to Blackman. Glad he's still playing the sport. Glad he's still doing stuff.
Yes,
So, yeah, shout out.
absolutely. But yeah, Orlando Storm, we're on top right now, but
Yeah,
we just keep it going. And I'm pretty confident going into these playoffs, man. Pretty confident.
me too.
So
Me too.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, that's gonna end it off this episode, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We will be back next week. See how Orlando Storm is. We'll see if we got that 5-0. So yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's going to do it. And peace out, y'all.
Peace.